Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have the shirt on. I love the shirt. Every year I say I'm going to donate it, and it wasn't a donation, pal. I just never took it out to the place yet. So I'm actually happy I didn't, because I was like, every time I say I'm gonna get rid of it, it's toward October, and I was like, horror movies, Nightmare on Elm Street, I can wear this, so I'm gonna keep the shirt. So y'all will see this again when I do my movie reactions. I'm gonna hopefully they go right. I'm gonna test it. I don't really care if they get copyrighted, because I'm not gonna be doing movies all the time. It's just for like the week of Halloween next week. I'm excited. So I have a lot of stuff planned next week. We're gonna be making snacks. I'm gonna be carving the jack-o'-lantern. I'm doing the pumpkin. I'm making the pumpkin, y'all, or like carving the pumpkin. So I'll have that stuff planned. I want to put like some Halloween lights and stuff in here to make it more scary. Dim the lights. I'm trying to see if I want to watch movies in my bed so I can make it more comfortable and eat snacks while watching the movie. I might do that. We'll see though. But let me hurry tell y'all something what happened this weekend. Okay, first of all, it's a beautiful day today. Now I hate saying that because it's not beautiful for like everybody, but that storm happened in Arkansas. It got a lot of the wind, so we have like 55-degree weather. Y'all, we used to have it like 90 degrees, so this wind is actually really nice, and oh my god, it's like so windy. It's really a nice day, and it's always nice in October out here. But I still feel bad for everybody else. In Florida in Florida and Mexico, because I seen on TikTok they had a hurricane. It's a lot been going on, okay? Also, the news. It's a lot been going on in the news, so I'm going to tell y'all a little bit more about that in a minute. But this weekend, I had a relaxing, wasn't relaxing because I was busy. So I was helping one of my closest friends. Her name is Sarah, and you can follow her channel, Sorifically Sarah. She does fashion. So I went to a fashion show. I was recording the behind the scenes for her and everything, and her collection is amazing. It was absolutely flawless. Oh my god. It was just so nice, and I was busy that whole day. That's why I didn't record those 3 days. I was posting shorts, but I was busy that entire day. So I got home that night, and y'all, my feet was hurting because I had wore heels to the show, and then the next day I couldn't get up, so I stayed in bed all day Saturday. It was actually so relaxing. I stayed in bed the whole day. I'm not joking. We got food, and that was it for me. I was like, thank you. And then Sunday I was still tired. I was like, I just don't want to do nothing this weekend. So we got food and I relaxed. I was like, I gotta plan videos because I gotta record Monday, which I don't really have to plan them no more, because I have a whole list of stuff that I add on there every day. It's a long list of stuff, y'all. The crimes are never going away. If y'all just seen what I saw in the news, it's never going away. And then I was like, I got an episode, a podcast episode I recorded last night that I was late for, so you can go check that out. I'll leave it in the description. Twisted D's podcast. It's just so much. I was like, I needed that break though. Saturday was so nice to just lay in bed. I kept trying to get up, y'all. My ankles was like, girl, sit back down. It was not working. But anyways, so we have a man who beat his wife to death after she filed for divorce. Not only that, he somehow rigged the car to look like it was going to the mom's house, and he put her body in it and set it on fire. They found the car and her body charred. Now, these cases, they always end up like this. It's like after somebody wanted to leave, the other party got to kill them. Most likely the man always. It's scary. It's like you sleep with these people next door. I'm pretty sure their relationship was not perfect. They most likely had issues. I'm pretty sure I say it every time. Domestic violence is always like this. Domestic violence, she probably found out something and he just wanted her dead. Or he was controlling it and didn't want her to leave. So many possibilities. So let's just get into it. Rigged the vehicle. Husband who just beat wife to death with a hammer after she filed for divorce tried to make it seem like she had been going to her mother's home, deputies say. And that is 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒓𝒕. I said the last name horrible, and that's Kayla. In less than a day, an Indiana man went from reporting his wife missing to confessing that he had actually beat her to death with a hammer. 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒓𝒕, y'all just ignore how I'm saying that last name, 42 years old, is currently held without bond at the jail in Gibson County on a charge of murder. According to a sheriff's office press statement and probable cause affidavit obtained by Law and Crime, he reported her missing. He allegedly asserted she left their home in the town of 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒓𝒄 at approximately 1:30 a.m. on October 3rd, according to him. She had been heading to her mother's home, but her mother ended up telling investigators that Kayla did not show up Thursday morning. Dan advised that Kayla was going to go to her mother's house. the affidavit stated. Dan advised that Kayla would typically text him and let him know of her arrival, and she did not. Authorities found nothing when they searched the route her husband claimed she took to the residence. Kayla, who was scheduled to work at Good Samaritan Hospital on Thursday, did not respond when her employer called her off her shift, the affidavit stated. But investigators discovered that Kayla had recently filed to divorce her husband, although Daniel had not been served the divorce papers, and Daniel advised that when Kayla left the house, they were having a discussion about their relationship. The defendant allegedly gave information that his wife's credit card was used at the Hughes gas station on 6th Street, near U.S. Highway 41 in 𝒂𝒂𝒚, the city where her mother lives. A license plate reader captured the vehicle there at 11:50 p.m. on October 2nd. Defendant 🔂💂 allegedly told an investigator that she had returned to the house after that time to, in the affidavit's words, bring a backpack. Y'all, this is so stupid. It's like, we're hearing, this is everything after she died. They're going to talk about the crime. But he is literally trying to tell them, he's telling them everything because he put it in a certain area to make it look like she was going somewhere. So you got him on camera driving, basically. It's him driving because they didn't find her body till I think, it was like 1 in the morning. And that was they saw it on camera at 11:50. That was her body, most likely. You got him putting her mom into this, him talking about she's supposed to mean her. You got him in the camera going that way, with her body in it, making it look like it's her. How did he do this? How did he rig this to happen? He tried too hard, and it's not working. It's not adding up. They even said the story wasn't adding up. When you got people that murder, they try so hard to stick with a plot, and then eventually it crumbles because it's not making sense because you most likely will miss something. It's like, why try this hard? I just don't understand how people continue to lie when you know it's not working. I guess when you murder somebody, you say one lie, just got to keep it going, y'all. This is funny because it's like this. It's all over the place. It don't even make sense when I'm reading it because I'm like, okay, he said he's going here, but they got you on camera and it's not adding up because she said she didn't meet him, but he said she was going to get a backpack. I'm so confused. But we're gonna get into the crime, okay? When investigators checked her cell phone history, they tracked her location with Gibson County, but there was no indication she was headed toward 𝒂𝒂𝒚, in the neighboring Knox County, before her disappearance. The couple's 2019 Toyota Highlander had a feature for vehicle tracking, but when the defendant 🔂💂 contacted the company to turn on the feature, they said they were unable to do so despite their attempts. Ultimately, defendant 🔂💂 on Friday told the investigators with the sheriff's and state police that he struck his wife multiple times with a hammer in the living room on Thursday morning. And I guess that's when he knew he was done. It's like, I wonder if he had it turned off and then tried to get it turned back on. They're like, you're doing too much. They're suspicious. So yeah, he found out it wasn't working, and he got called up and he just confessed and finally told them that he hit her in the head with a hammer multiple times. It's insane, y'all. Literally insane. Is it dark in here? No. Daniel admitted that he rigged the vehicle to drive into the river and set fire to the 2019 Highlander along with the body of Kayla, they wrote. Daniel further identified the location of the site via a map and pointed out a location in far southwest Knox County, Indiana. Investigators checked out the spot and found a burnt Toyota SUV with human remains inside. A search of the vehicle on October 6, 2024, located the remnants of Kayla's cell phone, consistent with statements made by Daniel, as well as Kayla's identified documents and property. An initial hearing was held for the defendant on Monday morning. State appears and defendant appears via video uplink, the court stated in online records. Defendant is advised of the charge and rights. Court finds probable cause and enters a not guilty plea. Defendant requests a public defender. Court questions the defendant. Court denies request at this time. A status hearing is set for October 16th, which is actually 2 days from here today, guys. Detectives with the Gibson County Sheriff's Office, Indiana State Police, and multiple other law enforcement and agencies worked nearly around the clock to bring him to justice, they said. Therefore, at this time, the Gibson County Sheriff's Office will not make any further statements. So he confessed. Now, it's only so much since the trial starts the 16th. I'm going to look for that too. I do have a lot of updates to do on these cases, y'all, because trials are happening back to back now, and they also take a while depending on what it is. Since it's so new, I'm just going off what we read. He did confess. We know that. Know that he tried to rig it to do all this just to make it look like he didn't do it. They have so much evidence on this man, and the fact that he pled not guilty is kind of crazy. It's like the audacity of you. They found a divorce paper. It's like, dude. Now, I'm pretty sure with the trial, you're going to get more into like the personal life. We're going to hear like why, and you know, what were they angry? Why were they divorcing? You know, trials, you get personal. You figure out everything, and that's what you do to get justice. It's sad because it's like, dang, dude, was it worth it? Why did he have to kill her with a hammer? Why did he have to kill her at all? Like, he literally could have just left. It's crazy that people would rather take murder charges and go to prison rather than just like going on with your life, finding somebody new, relaxing, and just like going to therapy if you got problems. I just don't understand why people take this route. It's not smart. It's stupid. It's like, your life is over, sir. I really hope it is over. He burnt her body, and it's so sad. I don't like that. I don't like when people burn bodies. It's just like so disrespectful to the dead and to the humans and family, and you know, people can have open caskets. It's like, he should have one anyway because he like hammered her face in. So I just don't understand why it's so gruesome. Why do people go like, and that's how you know too, it'd be more like when people are so gruesome, it'd be because like they really hate that person, and it's all that anger, and it's sad because it's like, sir, she was leaving you. So who really had the problems here? A lot of, about all these times, women, the women are the ones leaving these men, and the men are the ones that's killing the women. It's really scary, y'all. I just can't believe like he used a hammer on her. And I don't know if he hit her in the face, but he hit her in the head multiple times and murdered her, and then set her body on fire. So gruesome. And that was his wife. They were not divorced yet. Was like, if you can't, let me say something, y'all. And once again, I always say I'm not married, but like, I feel like I give advice from like a person who's not married, because I don't want to be married like that, and then I don't want to go through this. But you have these couples nowadays. There's so many cases. I think I got another one next. There's so many of these cases that's like this, and you'd be like, why not just go to therapy? This is what people say. Why not go to therapy? Why not talk it out? Why not go on vacation together? Why not just stick through it? Because you got some people who got the audacity to say stick through it, and like, if y'all can survive this, you can survive anything. Screw all that. Look, I'm that person to be like, maybe y'all not meant to be no more. After, you know, verbal abuse come in, physical abuse come in, when somebody put you down, and that's still verbal abuse. When this stuff come in, that's when you start to see that y'all not compatible. And when you figure out that you're not compatible, it's time to split. That's all it is. It's so simple. Like, it's time. And I'm not saying it's simple to leave, because you got cases like this where men would try to kill you to leave, but it's like on the men part. I'm basically talking to them. It's time to leave, and you need to screw the ego. It's like, just go away. I don't understand how these men be so obsessed, and to be women too, I'm talking about in this case. I don't understand how men be so obsessed and they don't want people to leave them. Like, what? Like, dudes who cheat and they find out their wife's cheating, they kill their wife. You'd be like, you was with somebody else anyway, so why can't I leave? You're gonna kill me just because I figure out your secret? I just don't understand none of this, y'all. Like, marriage is a joke now, and they've been, like, these are older people, so I'm like, not even like that old, but I'm just saying in general, I feel like marriage don't mean nothing no more. Y'all know me. I always be like, screw it. I would not care to get married. I really would not. I would just like to enjoy my time. But, you know, people get murdered left and right from here. And on the news, y'all, I saw the most craziest stuff. I saw the one with that 73-year-old man, which I might talk about next, because I need to get my opinion on that. He the one who slashed that 7-year-old girl's throat, and she survived. And that made me so mad. But I think I'm going to wait on that one before they put more information out about it. But they did get a comment from her. I might do that, because that case is so insane. I might have to actually talk about that, because it was literally like last week. It's just so much. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. I kind of always mix those three up, but it don't really matter. They all pertain to all of these cases, okay? With this one, stay safe, ladies. Be careful who you talk to. Just don't get married. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. Bye.